What's up guys, Eli here, back for a new stuff video. Let's call this a label spotlight. I recently made a small order, but from a label called Eternal Death. I didn't buy it directly from their website, but from their discogs page. I've known of this label for not too long. It's a US label. I can't remember when they started. Not a super long time ago, I don't think. They came on my radar because I bought the last two Omen Filth releases from them. They put them out themselves, so minor plug, I guess, for Omen Filth. Check out Omen Filth. They're black metal from the Philippines, and they are awesome. Super underrated. Their album from 2022 made my top 15. Easily one of my favorite black metal albums of last year. Like if you like Immortal, I don't think they sound exactly like Immortal, but if you like Immortal mixed with maybe even a little bit of the really good Greek black metal, I think that gives you a good starting point. They're just awesome. Check out Omen Filth. Do it. So yeah, like I said, fairly small order, just 5 items, but let's dive in. Alright, so like I said, 5 items. I got 2 7 inches and 3 CDs. Start with the 7 inches, beginning with Black Osh. I'm not going to be able to pronounce this because they're a band from Czechia, so this is an EP from 2017. Black Osh started in 2010. So he was a guitarist in Master's Hammer for a little while. He was on the 2018, I think it was, album. And I think that's pretty much all he did with them. But he was also an original member of Root. So he was in Root from 87 to 2004. I really love the art on this, by the way. Let's get a better look. It's an outhouse. It's like a satanic outhouse or something. And in the front, you got Cthulhu and like maybe Godzilla or Loch Ness Monster. I'm not really sure, but I just love it. I've known the name Black Osh for a while. I've never checked any of his stuff out. It's black metal as far as I can tell. You can check black metal. How can you go wrong? Got a nice lyric sheet, very cool artwork. Eternal Death just did a killer job on this, I must say. Just black vinyl, so I won't pull that out, but amazing center labels. Has anyone heard Black Osh? I'm stoked to listen, but it'll be my first time. And also my first time getting something from the Wolves of Avalon, despite knowing the name for quite a while. The Wolves of Avalon are known for having Metatron as their singer, who he's also in the Meads of Asphodel. So this is a 2015 7-inch single. The band formed in 2011. They're a British band, like I said. And so yeah, just 2 songs. You have a Die Hard cover, Venom, and then you have one of their songs, Carry On Crow's Reprise. Now, one thing I didn't know about this single until the other day is you got some cool guest performances on here. You got Mantis of Venom. You got Rob Miller of Amebix, Mireille from Psy. Awesome. And one of my favorites, Alan Averill from Primordial. I think he does the vocals on Die Hard. So there's Alan, there's everyone. Again, I mean, this is a really nice inner sheet. Eternal Death is just killing it. So I've only heard a little bit of Wolves of Avalon in passing, and it's not quite black metal. It's more clean vocal type heavy metal. Metal Archive says pagan metal, so I think pagan metal, sure, but a little bit more traditional heavy metal oriented, which is cool. Black vinyl. I know that band definitely has their fans. I'm excited to finally dip my toes into the water. So, any fans of Wolves of Avalon out there? What do you think? Good band? Not good? I think I'm gonna like them, but we'll see. Moving on to the CDs, you have, I'm not going to be able to pronounce this right, Daubgers. This is a 2015 compilation. This is a solo band by Hermod, known for being in bands like Syriaeth and Stone of Erech. So he formed this in 2003 in Spain. early 2000s, early to mid 2000s, there's a lot of really cool Spanish black metal bands that I became a fan of back then, and I still just really love. So I've heard some of this guy's work, but I've never heard this band. Very cool photo right there of him. So like I said, this is, this is a compilation. This is like a demo comp, I think, of like his first couple demos, if I remember correctly. And I've heard some of his other bands, so I don't want to act like I know what I'm getting into, because it could be completely different. Just going off his other stuff, some of the other bands that he's in, he typically does like a folky black metal, which is cool. It's cool hearing folky black metal bands from different countries. It's cool to hear them incorporate, their ancestors' instruments and stuff like that into their black metal. I think it works really well, and I'm really excited to hear this. Then we've got Averon and Echo from Beyond. Sorry. I pretty much bought this just because it is a Unisound Records release. I'm a big fan of the Unisound record label out of Greece. They put out so many good things. I don't even know where to start. They put out a lot of that early Greek black metal stuff that we all know and love. And I don't know if they're still around anymore. I would assume not, but I could be wrong. I never hear anything about them. This is an older album. This is a 1999 album. And so Averon were a doom band out of Sweden. They were active from about 94 to around 99. This is the final thing that they ever did, and that's all I know. I haven't listened to it yet. I don't know what kind of doom it is. I don't know if it's the more kind of more stonery doom, or the more epic doom, the Candlemass and stuff like that, or there's different kinds of doom. It could could be more pentagram, or it could sound like a lot of things. I like doom. I like doom a lot. It's not a genre that I go for all the time. And I will say, I'm actually considering doing a kind of a doom, not a retrospective, but kind of like my the videos I did with death metal, black metal, and thrash, where I talk about like the top 20 albums that got me into a certain genre. I think I'm going to do that with doom, because I think it'd be really fun. The doom bands that I got into early on, it was cool because I got into kind of almost at the same time. I got into all the different types of doom, just kind of all at once. So I think that'd be fun to do. So anyways, has anyone ever heard Averon? What am I getting myself into? The cover art's cool. Unisound Records, like I said, there was no way I wasn't going to buy this. And the last thing we have today is Namtaru with the Plagues of Namtar. Now, Namtaru are a black metal band out of the U.S. I don't think they're around anymore. No, actually, I think they are. I just never hear anything about them. But I was looking at their Metal Archives page. They have stuff pretty recent. So this is a 1999 debut EP, first thing they ever did. They formed in '95 in Pennsylvania, and they've had members from like Incantation, Agoraphobia, Bloodstorm, Symphony of Grief, and some others. So this is, I haven't listened to Namtaru for a long time. I have some of their other stuff. It does sound like that late 90s US black metal. I'm not trying to pigeonhole them, or, giving a bad description or anything, but, that raw, kind of raw, straightforward black metal from the, late 90s in the US. That's what I remember. If that doesn't tell you a lot, just go ahead and just go listen for yourself. So this came out on Gothic Records, by the way. I don't know if I'm familiar with Gothic Records. And I should probably have said also that first CD, that Dobger's, so that's not an Eternal Death release. The only Eternal Death releases were the 7 inches, but I'm not sure what label put this out, but you saw the quality. It's a good label. Definitely go order stuff from them. They seem like good people. They got their discogs page. If you want to check out their discog store, they've got tons of stuff for really good prices. You're gonna find all kinds of metal on there for like $2 to $10. I've never checked out their their regular website. I'm not sure what their roster, if they have any bands that are signed to them. I'm just not sure, but check them out. everything I just showed here, I think I paid $20 for. You know, he shipped it the next day. You know, I got it quick. Packaged perfectly. I know people like to talk about the packaging job of their orders. It was top notch. Everything's top notch. I'm really happy. I'll definitely be ordering from Eternal Death again soon. So, what do you guys think? Anyone have you heard of the Eternal Death label? Have you ever ordered from them? Blah blah blah. And if you haven't, do. So, anyways, guys, that's all I have for now. Louis says hello. He's doing his thing in the background like always. But I appreciate you guys for stopping by, and we will talk soon. Fucking cheers.